Okay, ladies, for this tutorial, we're going to do this Blessed Mom design. You have received the font for Blessed, and you have received your letter M. And what I want you to do when you are doing your Blessed Mom design is I want you to be creative with your own background that you put in the M and the flower that you put in the center. And I cannot wait to see what you ladies choose for that feature of your design. Okay, so you're gonna open a new page here or canvas, and you are going to, if you don't already have your canvas sized to 3000 by 3000, you're going to click this button right here, and you are going to type in 3000 by 3000 pixels, and your DPI should be 300. Okay, we're going to hit create, and I'm going to import that file. So you will go to insert a file. That should be how you received it. And I'm going to insert my M, and I'm just going to size it down, and you only need one M. Now that is if you are doing both M's the same. If you are not doing both M's the same, then you will duplicate this M by swiping to the right and then hitting duplicate. Okay, so y'all know how the reference goes with adding color inside of a letter when it is outlined like this, or a design when it's outlined. I have showed y'all how to do that, but in case you don't remember, so we're going to do it again. What you're going to do is you're going to turn on reference on your M. You're going to add a new layer. You're going to change the color just to any color. You're going to click your select tool up here, and you're going to tap right inside your letter. And that gives you a separate piece to your letter. Okay, so what you're going to do next is you're going to, when you have your clipping mask on, you're going to find your image, and I have mine right here. And your image will be in your photo library. And mine come in pretty big, filled the whole canvas actually. So I'm going to size it down, and I'm going to move it around to where I like the look of the image. Okay, just like that. And what I'm going to do, since I'm creating two of these, I'm going to go ahead and merge all of those together. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is duplicate that letter. With my duplicate down here, I'm going to turn off reference. With my duplicate, I'm going to hit my magic wand, hue, saturation, and brightness, and I'm going to turn the brightness all the way down. I'm going to click off of that, click back on it, hit Gaussian blur, and blur up to 5%. Okay, you see that brings my letter out a little bit more, and it has a little bit of a shadow behind it. Okay, so I'm going to now merge that together, and I'm going to duplicate. And I'm going to bring that duplicate letter over here, and I will line everything up once I get my flower over. Okay, so now that you have both of your M's, I'm going to scoot it just a little bit. Now that you have both of your M's completed, you're going to bring over your flower, and your flower will go over top of both the M's. So you're going to add a new layer above both the M's, and you are going to bring over your flower. And I'm going to height mine right here. Okay, so I'm going to size my flower down. I want it to be kind of big, but not overpowering both of the M's. So I'm gonna just resize it until I like it. And then you will see the guidelines showing you that you are directly in the center. Make sure your snapping is on to be able to see your guidelines. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, now that I have that in place, I'm going to slide my M's over just a little bit. Just until I'm satisfied with how it looks. Okay. Okay, I think that looks good. Okay, so now with the flower, you're going to duplicate your flower with your duplicate layer. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to hit your magic wand, turn down that brightness, click off, back on, hit Gaussian blur, and blur up to 5%. We want that flower to pop on top of those M's. Okay, just like that. You can see the shadow behind it. Okay, so now that we have that completed, we're going to merge all that together. Okay, so now after you have merged Mom together, what you're going to do is you're going to add a new layer, and I already have a layer here, and you are going to first, let's do this. What you're going to do is you're going to, in your image that you have added to your M's, you're going to click on that, hold your finger down, and find a color from your background that you put in your M's to use as your as blessed, to use as blessed, and it will bring that color over here in the color palette for you. That way, when I go to add a text, it is going to have that color that I need already. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to make sure you are on the text, and you can change your text when it has text brought up right here to I love glitter. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to, let me erase that. You're going to hit your numbers down here, and then you're going to hit right here. That gives you more options. You're going to click on this one right here, and it gives you that kind of swirl before the B, and then you're going to type capital B, blessed, and then you're going to do that again, and you're going to hit this, and you're going to tap the other direction, and it gives you that other swirl going out that way. Okay, so you're going to now bring that out to where it goes a little bit over the M on each side, and center it. Okay, just like that. And now you're going to duplicate. And once you have blessed duplicated, you're going to click on that, and you're going to hit edit text. Click on your A over here, and you're going to hit this circle that gives you your outline. You're going to change your color to your outline color. I chose white. White is my outline color for blessed. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to merge those two together. I'm going to delete that layer, and you're going to duplicate blessed. And with your duplicate layer, you're going to do the same blur. You're going to hit your magic wand, turn down the brightness. You're going to click off and click back on and hit Gaussian blur, and we're going to blur up to 5%. And that gives you a shadow behind blessed, which makes it pop more over top of your mom design, but not overpower it. Okay. As you can see, if you zoom in, you can see your shadows behind everything that you created here. And now we have a gorgeous blessed mom design. Now what you can do, now this is optional. If you are creating something that you want to make as a custom for a customer, you can. Let's add a layer. I'm going to go back to this color. I have done this before, which is really neat. You can type children's names under blessed mom, and you're going to use that same text. And let's see, there is another one. Let me try to figure out which one that is. Sometimes you have to, there it is. Okay, so the straight line right here, y'all forgive me, I don't know what everything is called. But the straight line one right here gives you a heart. So that is a neat thing that this font does. So you can actually use this one for blessed. If you want to, you can delete blessed, start over with that part if you want to. So if you want to use the heart, it is this one. If you want to use these lines, it is this one and this one. Okay, so I'm going to use the heart to add names. So I'm going to type out my children's names, and I'm going to separate them by the heart. Okay, and then I'm going to put a heart on the end. Now, what I'm going to do before I drag these out to where they are all the way across mom, I'm going to just size it down, and then I'm going to tap on it, and then I'm going to pull with these dots all the way like that. That way I can put that underneath mom and have it centered. And if you need to move it down, you will see the guidelines where you are directly straight beside the M. Same on this side, just like that. Now, if you want to add a outline to this, let's see how it would do with the heart. I'm not quite sure. We're going to try that. We're going to hit edit text, and then we're going to do an outline. And I'm going to do, let's just do black for now because I have the white background on. Okay, so that gives me an outline around the heart. So that's good. That's a good thing. Okay, excuse me. All right, so I'm going to merge these together. I'm going to duplicate, and I'm going to hit brightness down. I'm going to hit Gaussian blur, and I'm going to blur it up to 5% and see how that looks. Maybe a little too much shadow behind it, so I'm going to go down to about 3%. And you can drag your shadow down if you want to. That way it gives you a shadow showing from like a look up, if that makes sense. You can see it at the bottom instead of seeing it at the top, or you can kind of, let's turn off snapping. You can drag it to the side, you can drag it to the top, to this side, but I'm gonna leave it centered like that. Okay, that just makes the names pop a little bit better, okay? All right, so if you wanna create a design like that, I'm gonna merge all these together. I'm gonna center it, turn my snapping on, get that centered like that. And there you go. You have your Blessed Mom design that is ready for Mother's Day for you to be able to offer for t-shirts, tumblers, whatever it is that you make. I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial and have fun with that. I love glitter font. It is probably one of my favorite fonts when it comes to doing stuff like this. Very fun to work with. So there are cool options with this font that you can do. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and please share your designs on the membership group and have fun.